welcome to Hashimoto's Unfiltered, real talk, real solutions. The podcast where we cut through the noise and get straight to the heart of living with Hashimoto's. My name is Dr. Ray Benedetto, your host, and I'm here to share my expertise, personal insights, and from time to time, conversations with incredible guests to help you take control of your health. Together, we'll explore actionable items, debunk myths, and navigate the complexities of your thyroid health. So whether you're newly diagnosed or a seasoned warrior, this is your space for unfiltered truth and real hope. Let's dive in. The topic of today's talk is going to be, you have to save yourself, ... from Hashimoto's. And the reason why I want to kind of do a deep dive on this today, and I've kind of done this talk in various forms over the years, but I think it bears repeating. And I think, I have a little bit of a different slant on it today, probably than I did a long time ago, that I did years ago for sure. And, here's the thing. I get it. I understand that having a thyroid condition in the United States of America, or having thyroid symptoms that sure sounds like or looks like a thyroid condition in the United States of America, can be very frustrating, super frustrating, because typically the mainstream medical world, the allopathic medical world, is of zero help, like zero help. So here's the way it works. And I have two, I have two comments. One was what somebody posted in the group earlier this week. And then one was, a private messaging conversation that I had with someone that kind of echoes these frustrations and the fact that the medical doctors are very dismissive and not very helpful with their patients who are suffering with thyroid conditions. And this, I'm here to be the opposite of that. I totally understand how real Hashimoto's is and how real someone's thyroid symptoms are, regardless of their labs or anything like that, which is, again, most doctors will be very dismissive if the labs are normal or they run limited testing and everything looks, kick the can down the road, or gaslight people, to be honest with you, about their symptoms and about their condition. It's very real, and I understand it, and I know it, and I live with it. I'm married to it. As most of you know, the reason why you're hearing the sound of my voice right now is my wife has Hashimoto's, and we diagnosed her 12-ish years ago. And that's the reason why you are listening to my voice right now, is that's the mission. That's what I do now, is try and get to as many people that have it as possible, to educate them and help them and guide them, to get better from it, to get relief from the symptoms and to get to remission, really, which is the goal. So I understand how frustrating it can be because mainstream medical world is zero help. And again, we'll go over a couple of examples that I had just from this week. So, because really what it comes down to is, right, here's the story. You're going to go to your doctor eventually. At some point, this is the way it goes. Usually early on in the process, you have these symptoms, classic stuff. I'm cold all the time. I look at food, I gain weight. I can't lose any weight. I'm not even eating anything. And I get all this unexplained weight gain. My hair's falling out. I'm dead tired all the time, like clinical fatigue. This isn't tired. Like, I'm fatigued. Like, I wake up after 12 hours of sleep and I'm still fatigued. They got all the classic symptoms: skin stuff, digestive stuff, mood stuff, brain fog, you name it. So you go to your doctor. And if they're running a screening test for your thyroid, they're running TSH only primarily. If that test is normal, you're fine. You do not have a thyroid problem. So then there you go. Kick the can down the road. If that number is out of range and they're going to go, you have hypothyroidism, what's the treatment? The treatment is your thyroid's not making enough hormones on its own. That's why you develop this hypothyroidism. We're just going to give you the hormones. Here's your levothyroxine. Here's your tyrosine. Here's your synthroid. Here's your Armour. Here's your whatever. Not to say that we don't need those or someone doesn't need those, but that's where it ends. And then you go back and it's like, you're on the meds. Nothing changes. You don't feel any better. They're still telling you, they're rechecking your TSH, your T4 levels maybe. Hey, these are in range. We're done. There's nothing else to do. So that's it. Many times Hashimoto's, which is the underlying cause of most of it. You guys have heard me say this ad nauseum. Upwards of 90% of cases of hypothyroidism are autoimmune, Hashimoto's, so 9 out of 10. It's never checked for, and if it's checked for, it's ignored. I mean, I get patients all the time telling me that they spoke to their doctor about it, and their doctor was like, yeah, pretty much all hypothyroidism is Hashimoto's, so we don't even have to bother testing you for it. I'm like, they're even acknowledging it. It's still not testing for it. And even if they test for it, they don't have anything for you. If your hypothyroidism is caused by your Hashimoto's, they don't have it. They have nothing to give you. The hormone replacement is all they have. So they're not going to save you. You can't count on them to help. So you have to save yourself. That's why I run this group. That's why I do these talks every week. That's why I do a podcast and why I do emails and why I have Facebook groups. It's like why I do this stuff is because I'm trying to get to as many people as I can to help you guys understand going that route. If you have Hashimoto's, is never going to help. So you have to save yourself. If they're not going to save you, you have to save yourself by educating yourself, by learning what to do, by learning how to figure out, and look for root causes and learning how to implement AIP protocols and learning how to do this stuff, or finding someone like me who knows how to do this stuff. And you could be like, hey, can you just show me what to do here? And let's shortcut this whole thing. And let's get my root causes figured out and let's get me treated and fixed up so that I can get some relief and I can get to remission and I can get on with my life and not be ill all the time. So, they don't have it. Mainstream medicine doesn't have it. The minute, honestly, if you're listening to me right now and this is you, the moment you have symptoms or get diagnosed with hypothyroidism, okay, you may need to take the meds. I get it. We want the levels in range. I get it. Make sure you get checked for Hashimoto's. And if you have been checked and you have Hashimoto's, you say, Mr. Medical Doctor, endocrinologist, family doctor, I don't care who it is. Thank you for diagnosing me. Thank you for putting me on these hormone replacements. I understand I might need them. And thank you. Goodbye. And then shoot me a message and be like, I heard your talk on October 23rd. Now I need to get to work on fixing the Hashimoto's. So don't expect the medical world or the medical establishment or, mainstream medicine in this country to be more than that. That's all you're ever going to get from them. That's it. So, being frustrated or angry or upset about it, I get it, but it doesn't put us in solutions mode. And honestly, that's all you're ever going to get from them. That's it. So expecting more or hoping for more or wanting more from them in the way of relief or treatment or anything like that, you're only always going to be disappointed. It's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you got to go a different way. You got to go. It doesn't have to be with me. I don't care. I mean, I think your best bet's to come with me, but you don't have to. Just find someone who knows what they're doing with Hashimoto's and can put together a plan that makes sense for you and do it. And that will get you handled. But expecting more out of the medical doctors just isn't going to happen. It's just not. So save yourself the aggravation. You got to go down a different path. Let me give you a couple of examples. So 2 from this week. One was a comment from in the group, and one was from the second one was from a private conversation that I had on messaging. I'm not going to reveal who it was, but it doesn't matter because I've had these conversations all day. Guys, I have this literally all day, every day. If you could follow me around for the day, maybe I'll videotape a day in the life of Dr. Benedetto one of these days and share it with you guys. But like literally all day, every day, these are messages I get, emails I get, conversations I have, consultations I have. It is a literal broken record. Okay. Right here. I don't know what to do. So here's number 1 person. I don't know what to do. I'm exhausted all the time, constipated, gained 50 pounds in a few months, never been this heavy in my life, didn't even weigh this much when I was pregnant with my children. All of this with nothing to cause it. I didn't do anything. I didn't make any changes, none of this stuff. Doctor did some blood work. TSH levels were high. You have hypothyroidism, that usually means. She referred me to an endocrinologist. I thought I would finally get some answers and some treatment because the endocrinologist is the specialist. Of course, we would expect to get answers and treatment. The endocrinologist then went ahead and did a ton of more blood work and a thyroid ultrasound and somehow everything came back within normal range. I know I have Hashimoto's. I need help. Why are my levels normal? I hate living like this. I hate this body that has betrayed me. I hate being exhausted all the time. It's very depressing. None of my clothes fit. I hate leaving the house now. I don't know how much more I can deal with it. I hate hearing that, and I hear it all the time. That's why we're having this talk today, because it doesn't have to be like that. That story you just heard played out is the story. Everyone listening to me right now is probably nodding your head going, yep, been there, done that. Know how that goes. She even said it. I know I have Hashimoto's. Why am I not getting help? Why is no one helping me? Why are they telling me my levels are normal and kicking me out the door? Because it's all they're going to ever do. It's all they're going to ever do is check the levels and treat the levels. They're not treating the person, not treating your Hashimoto's, never. And that's the cause of the whole darn thing. It's crazy. Another one. This one I love. This one actually just happened today. I just started messaging with this person, and I already can't wait to meet them because when I get emails and I'm messaging with people and stuff, I just love it. Like I can tell when someone like resonates with me. I have some fairly dry, sarcastic humor. So this person messaged this to me, and I was like, I love you. I don't even know you. I didn't meet you, but we're going to get along just fine. We need to get together and we need to chat on a consultation because I just have to meet you because I think you sound like my kind of person. But this is what she said. This is what she messaged me. She goes, I seem to be blessed with care providers who only read the numbers. If my numbers are in range, I must be fine. Tell me this doesn't sound 100% accurate. She's doing it obviously a little tongue in cheek, which I loved. I guess I'm just imagining being tired, fatigued, constipated all the time and losing my hair. I'm overweight even when I eat just 1,200 calories a day. I was told I have Hashimoto's, but I have no clue what the symptoms are or how to treat it. I would like to have a doctor who knows how to treat all of this, but I can't find one. And this was the first I was messaging with this person. So obviously I was like, well, you just found one. So let's have a conversation and let's see where we're at, but that sounds familiar. That story sounds familiar. And again, she just had a funny way of approaching it, but my numbers are all in range. It's a miracle. My numbers are all in range. I must be fine. I guess I'm just imagining all of these terrible symptoms and everything I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to restrict my calories. I'm trying to get exercising. I'm trying to do all these things. And I guess all of these terrible things are just in my head. And they're not. They are not. The problem is if we listen to them, if we go that route, you start to believe that because doctors just dismiss you and kick the can and gaslight you all day long. So you sit there going, well, I guess there is nothing wrong with me. Maybe I'm just lazy. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. So you have to save yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to learn. I will teach you. I will show you. Just hang tight. Just stick with me. And I'll show you, look, here are the things you need to do. Here are tests that need to be run to look for root causes. Here's an AIP protocol that needs to be implemented. Here's how to do it. I will help you do it if you need help. I mean, it can be done, gang, but you have to save yourself. You have to do it yourself. Again, I can help you do it, but I guess it's not even that you have to save yourself. It's that you have to stop listening to the broken record of dismissal from the medical establishment. It's not their fault. They're not trained in the things that I'm trained in, for example. They're trained in look at TSH when TSH is out of range, medicate it into range, and we're done. That's it, gang. That is all medicine has for you. So expecting more from them is never going to happen. Go to them, get the diagnosis. If you need the hormone replacement, get on it, and then get out. And then come find me. Because now we gotta get to work. Because that's a whole different path. There's a whole different animal now a whole different path that we have to go down, which is going to be the opposite of what you're going to get in the medical world, which is nothing. Everything that we've talked about today is all you're ever going to get from them. So expecting more from them is only going to set you up for disappointment, and it is only going to prolong you getting the proper treatment and the proper care and getting well. And again, you may not have known that until you heard this talk or found me somewhere, and that's fine. But now we know different, and we got to go a different path. We can do better than the medical treatment for hypothyroidism, which is not that great to begin with anyway, and Hashimoto's, which is non-existent in the medical world. So save yourself, gang. As soon as you get that diagnosis, hey, Thank you, Mr. Doctor or Mrs. Doctor. I appreciate it. If I need the hormone replacement, great. You can keep providing me with that. Let's keep those numbers in range, but it's not going to get you better. Let's go figure out how to fix the Hashimoto's and then we can get better. So don't forget that. Save yourself. They're not going to. Medicine is not going to do it. So you got to do it yourself. I can help you. If you need me, just ask. I want to thank you for tuning in to Hashimoto's Unfiltered, Real Talk, Real Solutions. Again, my name is Dr. Ray Benedetto, and I hope today's episode helped to give you the tools and the insights you need to take another step forward on your Hashimoto's journey. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode if you think someone could benefit. You can also connect with me on Facebook at Dr. Ray Benedetto and on my website, drraybenedetto.com for more resources and updates. Until next time, remember, you're not alone and real solutions are always within reach. Take care and be well.